Over to Pavel Marinov, and Vezenkov catches it and lays it up and in. Beautiful, nice patience from Bulgaria. Koivisto for three. Good! Another one. 4 3-pointers for Koivisto. And he's now leading Finland in scoring. All 12 points coming from deep. Ivanov opening the corner, but now he's on the wing. He puts it up. It's an air ball, but he is fouled while attempting the three-pointer by Koivisto. Now, you don't want to take Koivisto out because he's been red hot. But boy, that's a tough situation for Finland. You take the lead, but then you foul the three-point shooter. So Ivanov takes 3 free throws. And this is the first free throws, costly missed free throw the other night from Yana Georgieva. Ultimately led to their defeat to the Czech Republic. So the free throws, huge part of the game. Finland have yet to attempt one. So he makes 2 of 3 and ties it up at 24 with 5:50 remaining. Koivisto for 3, and he's hit by Kostov. A potential 4-point play coming now for Koivisto. What a first half he's turning out to have. He is feeling it. And how he makes the tough shot from 3, but then he misses the free throw. Nevertheless, Finland lead at 27-24. D-Boss back in, hands it off to Pavel Marinov. Vezenkov wide open for 3. This game being played in the Helsinki Ice Stadium. Right now, Koivisto proving to have ice in his veins when he shoots the threes. An offensive foul called on Sean Huff. Just kind of pushed off a little bit with his left hand. Good crowd today here for Finland. Probably a few Bulgarians in the crowd as well, you never know. Fans making a lot of noise here. Bost shimmies, misses the 3. Tuukka Cody with the rebound. Jamar Wilson has it. One up against Bost again. Lindbaum now has it. Can they find Koivisto again for another 3? They'd like to. Here goes Wilson. Forces his way in, can't quite get it to go. But Bulgaria then hit the ball out of bounds, not able to corral it. This game is just a perfect example of how tough and how tight the World Cup qualifiers are. Every game being hotly contested, really, in this window for the Europeans. The European sides. Lindbaum And the long rebound goes out to him, and he's able to throw it off of Pavel Marinov for a new 14. Playing right now in Croatia. Lindblom started in Lithuania. Oh, they find Wilson, and he gets fouled. Unbelievable. Bulgaria fell apart defensively here, as Wilson was able to get into the lane and earns a trip to the line for a potential three-point play. It's a timeout called by Minchev. Now the Czech Republic in this group storming back, now trailing by just 3 points at Iceland. There you see the three-point shooting. That's the difference in the game. It's the 7 of 16 from Finland, and especially the 5 of 7 from three-point range from Koivisto. Points in the paint, 10 for Bulgaria, 6 for Finland.
Yeah, we got two flash. Mikko's running it, so he's coming to my side. If you dribble my side, I'm gonna go.
Well, you have a lot of roller coaster of emotions with this hashtag "This is my house," watching your team play. You've got highs and lows, difficult moments, great moments, and right now it's Finland that are in the better moment. But, you know, a good moment for Bulgaria probably just around the corner. They just got to stick with it. Wilson takes the lead now up to 6 points. Finland's biggest lead of the game has been 7. Remember, Bulgaria just called the timeout to get some more execution on offense here. Pavel Marinov drives in and just scores, getting a high percentage shot. Koivisto is going to have somebody on him all the time, you would think, the way he shot the ball here in the first half. Jamar Wilson goes up with the left hand, and I believe that went in on its own. Kotti was there to tap it. Now Vezenkov gets it, turns, and goes down. Now Sean Huff. Wilson, left-handed pass, gets it back. He's ready for the trap. He dribbles out of it. Alley-oop pass, and the dunk from Lindblom. So Lindblom takes the alley-oop pass and takes the lead to its biggest of the game for the Suzy Yengi. Now the pass back to Vezenkov, and he earns a trip to the free throw line. Also in first round Group F, Iceland now have pushed their lead back up to 47-40 over the Czech Republic. And Vezenkov's first attempt goes in, leading the way in that other game again. Martin Hermansson, 16 points for Iceland. Patrick out at 13 for the Czech Republic. And this one, it's Koivisto who has 15 points, and Vezenkov now with 9 for Bulgaria. Sean Huff, I think that was blocked. And the good defense from Bulgaria gets the ball back. Huff didn't have a chance. He had to put it up with the shot clock winding down. And look at Vesikov and Minchev. Don't appear to be on the same page right now. Dimitrov goes in, over to Pavel Marinov. Off the back of the iron, Huff reaches over and gets the ball. Now Huff drives in, and an offensive foul, clearing out, called on Nennonen. Boy, I got to say, it is hard to understand how Nennonen was called for a foul on that one. It looked like the Bulgarian had his arms wrapped around him. Jamar Wilson now comes up on Stanimir Marinov. Marinov drives in, and good help defense from Lindbom. Wilson pulls up for three. That was short. The FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers capturing the imagination of basketball fans. And boy, Koivisto flirted with an unsportsmanlike foul there. I thought maybe they should have called it because it didn't look like he was playing the ball. Watch this. He goes up. Well, it's iffy. Dimitrov was asking for it. I'm sure the ref must have thought about it. So probably a break there for Finland, but these things, of course, even out over the course of the game. Kanervo comes back into the game, number 3. Kanervo plays for the Helsinki Seagulls. Oh boy, these missed free throws for Bulgaria. You hope it doesn't hurt him at the end. Really interesting to look at the players for both of these teams and the clubs they're playing for, and it's great to see a lot of the domestic players in Finland getting a chance here to shine in front of their home crowd. So that free throw makes it 34-28 with 1:14 remaining. Ilari Seppala, the point guard in the game from Kataja Basket, 24-year-old. Wears number 25. Interestingly, being guarded now, a little bit of a mismatch. They might want to give him the ball out on the right wing. Nope, Lindbom takes the 3, gets to the fall. Lindbom is really booming away now. 37-28, the biggest lead of the game for Finland. Now Marinov trapped, and the ball goes back over to Finland. Seppala did a good job coming up to help out with that. Now, Wilson just fed Lindbom. Is he going to go all the way this time? He's going to try to take it down as much as possible. 8 on the shot clock. Wilson puts up a 3, banks it in. Oh, the bank is open, and it's on Sunday. Goodness gracious. Wilson makes a big deposit for Finland here late in the first half. He pulls up, 5 on the shot clock. He lets it fly. Cha-ching. And Minchev calls timeout. Well, Bulgaria have not played well here the last couple minutes. And now they trail by double digits.
Значи като получи топката, Павка, ти вкарваш топката. Безенков, He's coming back. So trap Bost and everybody else you switch. Trap Bost, everybody else you switch. Listen, I'm getting through my screens to Bost. So I'm getting through, don't switch with me.
No, but are we trapping with him?
With Bost, we trap. I'm talking about when they take it out. The down screens, I'm getting through it. So I'm not switching on the big.
Something tells me that Mr. Wilson is going to be a coach in Finland after he wraps up his playing career. But that was a beautiful sight. I mean, I love, there's different styles in the huddle, but you can see the empowerment that Detman has, getting his assistants involved, getting his players involved. And probably Wilson was the one that ended up doing most of the talking. Look at him there. He's still calling the instructions. Now he's got to turn around and play defense. He was talking to Canervo there. And boy, did they flirt with disaster. Finland, almost a three-point play opportunity for Bulgaria. That would have been a fantastic way to finish this first half. Sepala did just enough to put him off the shot. So 7 turnovers for Finland, 5 for Bulgaria. And just listen to Coach Minchev. See the shooting numbers, great from 3 from Finland.
I'll have a second timeout, so I take it to the net.
Vielä on kellossa aikaa, vielä ehtii tehdä kori Suomelle.
So 4.6 seconds remaining, and Aronoff, again, if he wants to make one of these free throws and miss the other one, make sure he makes the first and give his teammates a chance to get the rebound on the second. Madsen checks back in. He's got the 3 fouls, number 20. And both free throws are good. Oh, we're going to take another timeout. And advance the ball. So they will get presumably a good look here. Well, Germany have won again for the 4th time in the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers on the road at Georgia, 87-77. See the scores there. Vezenkov has 9 points. Dimitrov 6. They need Pavel Marinov to get going. Number 10 there. Iceland up by 5 with 30 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter on the Czech Republic. And Great Britain with 2.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, up 55-52 on Greece. What is it about those two teams that seem to really get after each other? Remember, Greece winning the first one in overtime. And we've got this one going. Finland on top by 10, 40-30. They're not going to advance the ball after the made free throws. Well, is he trying to make some type of substitution and he's not being allowed to? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the issue is. Now, Jamar Wilson, they've got to get it up the floor quickly here. And it's going to be Koivisto who ultimately does not get the ball off in time. So that clearly didn't work. But anyway, Finland take a 40-30 lead to halftime here in Helsinki against Bulgaria. So 40-30, Finland on top of Bulgaria, and Finland have hit 9 3-pointers, and that's really the difference in the game. 27 points coming from deep. They have us actually out-rebounded Bulgaria, including 9 offensive rebounds. That's not going to make Coach Minchev happy. He'll probably say something about that at halftime. Although you tend to get a lot of long rebounds off misses from those threes, and just 5 turnovers for Bulgaria. But that's it. So we're at the break, and we'll be right back, folks.
Switching on the big.
Meidän laittaa tänään käyntiin ja ottaa ensimmäiset videot ja valokuvat täällä matsissa. No, katsotaan mihin aikaan ollaan kotona, mitä kerkii. Miten iso yllätys ei oli se, että sulla oli tuolla pussissa, kun tulit sisään tuossa Nokian pussun kanssa tommonen onneksi olkoon lappu, että olet voittanut puhelimen. Mikä fiilis oli silloin? No totta kai hyvä, että arvostelta pitää voittaa. Ja Suomi voittaa tänään, eikö niin? Totta kai. Juuri näin. Siinä kommentit. Kiitos ja onnea vielä kaikille näille voittajille. Siis 4 Nokian puhelinta näille herroille ja yhdelle rouvallekin siitä vielä. Onneksi on aina kaupoidit vielä, antakaa kaupoidit myös itsellenne.
Welcome to my house. A house where the game is sacred. A game that breaks barriers, crosses cultures. That demands respect. That is rooted in history. A game that births legends. That is as poetic as it is ferocious. You step on that court. Remember, this is my house. Uusi johtajuus on saapunut. Se ei käytä valtaa, vaan uskoo kykyyn luoda uutta. Se näyttää tietä, ei uusi Insignia. Saksalaista teknologiaa jokaiselle. Opel, the future is everyone's. Koe täysin uusi Insignia Sportster. Tervetuloa koeajamaan.
40-30, Finland on top of Bulgaria here in Helsinki, the Helsinki Ice Stadium. And these two teams 1 and 2 coming into this game. Remember, Finland won the first meeting between these sides in Bulgaria by a couple of points. So if Bulgaria could somehow, in this very tight group, come back and win by 3 points, they would have a better goal differential in a potential tiebreaker situation. So you got to bear in mind all of these scenarios that are no doubt going through the minds of the coaches and the players and the Sushi fans as well. Family atmosphere, look at that. I mean, what else do you want to do on a Sunday? You want to go watch the national team play. It's fantastic stuff, isn't it? And there have been a lot of big games today. You know, the fans that showed up in France, in Estonia, in Russia, they were all happy they did because they watched their home teams win. Hashtag this is my house. It's all about giving the home fans a chance to see their national team. Unfortunately for Georgia, they hosted in Tbilisi, Germany, and lost 87-77. Germany might be building something special for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. I mean, I know they got to get there, but they've got 4 wins already. Of course, 2 of those wins are against Georgia. But Georgia looks like they would be odds-on favorites to advance ahead of Austria. But we'll see what happens. And the reason why that's important is because then Germany would carry over the wins into the next round. And Germany winning earlier this week, or a couple of days ago, at home in Frankfurt against Serbia. Estonia they won against Israel 78-62, but Israel will have the better goal differential in their 2 meetings after winning the first one by 20. Iceland are up big time on the Czech Republic, so the Czechs looks like they're slipping to their first defeat. And Great Britain up 3 on Greece. 7.5 minutes remaining in that one. So now we are underway here in Helsinki. And Jamar Wilson misses a 3, and Pavel Marinov, the guy that needs to get going for Bulgaria, gets the rebound, as well as D. Bost. They could use his offense. Koivisto knocked that ball out of bounds. Koivisto, the star in the first half, hit 5 3-pointers. Even had a chance for a 4-point play, but missed a free throw. Now D. Bost. And, well, what unexpected, Vezenkov comes back out and drills the first jumper. Vezenkov now with 11 points. Kote gets the inbounds pass now. Koivisto. Lindbohm puts it on the deck, puts it up, and no white shirts there for the rebound that time. And Bulgaria with another chance to get a little bit closer. Yanev Georgiev fouled as he turns to his right. Second foul here in the 3rd quarter by Koivisto. Shot clock down to 10, 9, 8. Bost gets inside, back outside to Kostov. And it was long, but then trying to rebound it, Wilson knocked it to Bulgaria. They had a layup, but missed it. Nevertheless, Yanev Georgiev gets the ball back and hands it off to Bost. Again now, 7 on the shot clock. Bost passes to Vezenkov, pump fake. Ooh, he almost had a 3-point play opportunity. Good play from Vezenkov, the pump fake. The pump fake is the way to go. It doesn't matter who you are, how big you are, do it, and you'll get your man off the ground. Have a chance for a three-point play. Vezenkov makes the first one. And the second, and gets it now back to a 6-point lead for Finland. So with Stanimir Marinov's free throws at the end of the first half and the 4 points here in the second, Bulgaria on a 6-0 run. And the block called by Vezenkov, called on Vezenkov. Good D from Bost. Now Huff. Oh, Bost just shoulder barged Huff. Wilson drives in, and Cotti, and Huff is just laughing. I mean, I don't know what was. I'm not sure what the why there was no call on that. Vezenkov, meanwhile, has a game high or a team high 13 points for Bulgaria. Three-pointer, good from Yanev Georgiev. And now back to a 3-point lead. Finland have lost their rhythm here, and they're going to try to find it during the timeout.
Kaikki rivarit. Tehtiin kaikki rivarit, kaikki tilanteet, kun me ollaan valmiina. Meidän pitää puolustaa. Älkää menkö
shooting percentages.
Odotan, että tulee hyökkäävä monikkaari jätkät heti. Pick up the guys right away, full court. Get yourself into the game. That's the best way. We need defensive stops. We need defensive stops. All right? Hey, they can't stop it. Hey, guys, next set offense. Play 3 up.
Bench, 9 points coming from the bench for Bulgaria. Look at that. None for Finland. You usually have the likes of Koivisto coming from the bench. But with Salin not here, Petteri Koponen, he's got to be in that. So back to live action here, and foul called on Pavel Marinov. Cotti hands it off to Wilson. Bounce pass inside. Cotti finally stops the rot. And quickly to the other end was Bost picking up the foul by the Finns. And Vezenkov drives in and draws another foul. So Vezenkov goes to the line. His team down by 5. makes the first. Goes to 14 points in the game. And gets it back to a 3-point deficit. Coty bringing the ball up the floor. And the ball turns over back to Bulgaria. Bost, wide open Vezenkov, good three-pointer, ties it. Three-point attempt, Lindblom misses. And boy, Finland starting ice cold here at the start of the second half. Kanervo chases it down, gets it back. Jamar Wilson back to Kanervo, feet set, three-pointer, too long. Now Bost has it, and he runs into a little bit of traffic, is able to get the ball to Vezenkov. Now three-point attempt from Georgiev, he misses, and the ball, it goes to Finland. Yanev Georgiev thinking, boy, what a crazy start to the second half here. Finland being outscored 12-2. Interesting seeing Coty up at the top, handling the ball. Here's Kanervo. Drives in, gets the shot to fall. What a tough make for Kanervo. It's all happening in Greece. Meanwhile, 64 apiece between Greece and Great Britain, 3 minutes remaining. What a system this is, folks. The World Cup qualifiers. Bost hits the step back three. Bulgaria then come up with a steal. Well, that is unforgivable for Finland to give it away. Vezenkov at the line, short, and now Jamar Wilson. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna take it straight in? Boy, what an explosive leap. He just went straight up and scored with a layup. Puts his team back in front. And now Yanev Georgiev fouled by Lindblom. Iceland have scraped a 76-75 win over the Czech Republic, knocking them from the ranks of the unbeaten in the World Cup qualifiers. And Yanev Georgiev makes the first one to tie this one at 46. Boy, this group is turning out to be something special. And free throws for Bulgaria push the lead back to 1. And now the pass to Wilson. He goes baseline. He gets swatted from behind. But then fortunately for Finland, the ball is hit out of bounds. So they'll maintain possession. 13 on the shot clock. Over to Jamar Wilson for three. Good! 49-47, Finland on top. Bulgaria have been superb in this quarter. Now Vezenkov has it, hands it off. What a play from Vezenkov. Pure class. Left his feet. Ended up making a pass for a wide open layup. Now Wilson answers at the other end. Teams trading baskets back and forth it goes. Boss to Georgiev. Now to Boss. Wide open. Oh, he goes in for the rim rocker. Yano Georgiev ties it at 51. Wilson pulls up, hits. Hit while taking the shot. So Kostov commits the foul. Wilson makes the first one. And makes the second as well to push Finland's lead back to 2. What a game, what a contest. Boss over to Georgiev. And Yano Georgiev gets the offensive rebound. Now to Balst at the top of the key. Three-pointer. And Bulgaria knows back ahead. Sepala takes the inbounds pass. And Balst looks like he's going to take that ball away from Sepala. Now they hand it off to Wilson. Wilson gets in, puts up a very difficult shot. And the ball did not touch the rim. So Madsen not able to follow as the shot clock expired. So Bulgaria, having outscored Finland 24-13 in this quarter, now have possession. Bulgaria gets to the rim again. Well, Stanimir Marinov takes the advantage up to 56-53. A foul called before the drive. And Huff makes the first one. And also sinks the second one to get it back to a one-point game. Marinov didn't know if the game had started or not. After the inbounds, 1:51 remaining. So remember, with that earlier result in this group, you've got the Czech Republic now 3-1 in Group F, and Iceland won for the second consecutive time. They are 2-2. One of these teams will join Iceland on 2-2, and the other will be 1-3 by the end of this game. Boss brings it up the floor. Georgiev for three. That's off. Ball falls kindly to Vezenkov, however, and another opportunity for Bulgaria. And the shot off the front of the rim. And Madsen puts up a three. Rebound by Nenonen and takes it back out. Rupiahonen misses the jumper. Ball goes back to Nenonen, and he draws a foul on the putback attempt. So Nenonen can tie it with the second, and 45.7 seconds remaining. Vezenkov for three, good! He's a big game player, folks. No question about it. 21 points now for Vezenkov through 3 quarters. Rupiahonen brings it up, crosses midcourt. Rupiahonen hands it off to Madsen, and Madsen gets it to go down. So it gets it back to a 1-point game. Ball hands it off to Boss. Good man to have it. He's a speed burner. Behind the back pass. Vezenkov, same spot. And fouled while attempting a three-pointer by Madsen. I don't care how good he is. You can't foul the three-point shooter. Now, what is he saying? Is he saying he stuck his leg out to draw the foul? No, I don't think so. So Vezenkov goes to the line for 3 free throws. And misses the first one. And misses the second one. Well, it's not going to be quite as bad as Finland had feared. With 2.5 seconds remaining. And he makes the third to take it to a 2-point lead. Madsen. I don't think they have enough time. They did not get it off in time. So good defense from Bulgaria there. And 60-58 the lead over Bulgaria. 10 minutes, excuse me, 60-58 the lead for Bulgaria, 10 minutes remaining. So 3 quarters in, and you look at this Bulgaria team, and they're tough. Now they are 8 of 22 from deep, 11 of 22 inside the arc. And they really just seem to take control there from the off at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Finland just kind of lost their rhythm, right at halftime, and just didn't find it in the 3rd quarter. So somebody's going to have to step up and make some big plays for them. But likewise, for Bulgaria right now, it's Vezenkov, who didn't play against the Czech Republic on Friday. You wonder what might have happened if he had. But now he has been able to come here and join the team for this game, and he has 22 points. And as you look at the highlights, more heartbreak for Great Britain. Once you check into the Heartbreak Hotel, it seems you don't check out. They lost for the 4th time in as many games, losing 75-70 at Greece. Remember, they lost the first time to Greece in overtime, and they lost in the final seconds at Estonia. And then they lost their first game in this window by several points to Israel after leading by double digits. So Greece remain unbeaten. I know Georgiev tried to bank it in, but I got news for him. The bank isn't open on Sunday, at least not on that one. Excuse me, that might have been Ivanov, in fact. Now Huff hits a 3-pointer and puts Finland back in front. No, it was Yanev that missed that 3 at the other end. This group's so close. These teams just so even. Pavel Marinov now going at Cody. He puts up a 3. And boy, he hasn't gotten it going all day long. One of their best players, only 4 points. Cotty over to Huff. He just hit 1-3. Inside to Cotty now. He passes back out. Huff gets it up at the top, feet set. And Stanimir Marinov had Neninen on his back and was able to help Bulgaria get the rebound. Now Huff has got to stick to Vezenkov like glue here. He's been the man. Georgiev, excuse me, Ivanov drives in, misses the bank shot, gets the ball back, passes around out to the perimeter. Vezenkov, good! He's not a man that you can leave open. 25 points for Vezenkov. And Bulgaria back in front by 2. Cody on the baseline takes a tough shot. Now Marinov. Bulgaria played well here in the second half, no doubt about it. They were down 10 at the break. Pavel Marinov gets in the lane, puts up a tough shot, and earns a trip to the line. Oh, and he caught Nainonen with his right elbow as he went up for the shot. Got him in the nose, but Nainonen is just going to stay in. It's a physical game sometimes. Now the lead is 3 for Bulgaria. Remember, they went up by 16 at home against the Czech Republic, but couldn't hold on and ended up losing by 2. This one, however, they seem to be playing better late in the game than they did against the Czechs. Still a long way to go, 7.5 minutes. Huff. Rupio Honanen. And Koivisto misses the 3, but a foul called. Four fouls on Yanev Georgiev. And the pass wasn't good from Ahonen. Now in it goes, and Pavel Marinov makes it on the break and takes it up to a 6-point lead. And Bulgaria right now playing like they smell blood. They want to go for the jugular. Nainonen almost loses it. Outside to Rupio Honanen, and now Nainonen for 3. Good! Boy, what a gritty performer he is. First 3-pointer of the game. He's tried 2 other ones. Vezenkov whips it to the corner, and Ivanov misses the 3. Tuka Cody gets the rebound. Huff hit while attempting a 3-pointer, and Marinov came very close to giving Huff a 4-point play opportunity. The ball rimmed out. Lindbom coming back in, number 22, Nainonen. You can see he's still feeling his nose after getting popped by that Marinov elbow inadvertently on the drive. And Sean Huff rattles in the first one. So Alexander Vezenkov, 25 points today. And he's been a star in the making for several years. Sean Huff makes the first free throw, misses the second, and now he will try to sink the third to get it to a 1-point game. He misses it, but Coty gets the rebound. It's incredible. Potential 4-point play ends up a 1-point play, and Huff gets the rebound, passes it back outside to Jamar Wilson. Jamar Wilson puts up a 3. Now DeBost. They've really, the ability to knock in the 3-pointers helped them here in the second half. And another one for Vezenkov. 28 points. And now the reach by Vezenkov. Fourth team foul, so Finland, they were on the verge of tying it, but Huff missed 2 of the 3 free throws. Now Huff puts it on the deck. Koivisto, short, had a hand in the face. And great hustle from Pavel Marinov, but it doesn't get his team the ball. But boy, a picture tells 1,000 words. And seeing him diving, getting up off the ground, shows you how badly he and Bulgaria want to win this game today. But the class of Vezenkov has been pivotal for Bulgaria. There's no question about it. Wilson to Cotti. Huff open for 3. Wilson slides in front. He tries to of Boss, but Boss gets around him ultimately. Vezenkov, you don't want to leave him open. He gets it to Pavel Marinov for 3, short. And Huff with the rebound, 4:40 remaining. Jamar Wilson. The pass inside to Cotti, Koivisto. Finland really struggling to score points right now. They've scored 25 in the second half, after scoring 40 in the first. Cotti almost had him wrapped up. Vezenkov launches a 3, and then Kostov coming from behind, putting pressure on Wilson, trying to rebound it. And 4:06 remains. Finland need to find a source of points, and Minchev really reacted strongly, remonstrated with that decision. And I think the referee's telling him, listen, we got to call it like we see it. But Minchev doesn't want to get a technical foul. Good job by the officials just to go over there and calm him down. So Kostov has got the assignment, guarding Wilson, keeping the ball out of his hands. Now Wilson gets it. Bounce pass over to Koivisto. He gets it to Huff. They're guarding the three-point shooters well, and he hits a three-pointer, Huff, right at the shot clock buzzer. He was huffing, he was puffing, and he put it in. Three-pointer cuts it to 2 points, the deficit. Now Boss breaking, slides. Finland pick up the ball. Chaotic scenes. Wilson pulls up, takes a 2. Neinunen with the rebound, but then throws it into the hands of Bost. And the pass intercepted by Huff. 3-on-2 break. Koivisto open for 3. Good! Finland have taken the lead. Incredible scenes. Great decision making. You get it to your best three-point shooter, and he drills it for the 6th time in the game. Bulgaria call timeout. Look at the specter of Vezenkov, 28 points. And, well, will it be enough? That's the question.
They are tired. They are tired. You move the ball, the movement faster than the defensive player.
Nyrkkiheilu soota Nepo. Nepo runs the slip and you hammer. You got the slower defense. Nepo hammer here for Mikko. Sean here. Run it right away.
Susi Yengi, the fans, the faithful, And you hate the fact that one of these teams is going to lose because you'd like both of them, don't you? The way they've gotten after each other today. Two great national teams trading blows, teams trying to make that next step, trying to boost their chances of getting to the FIBA Basketball World Cup in China, trying to be among the 3 teams in Group F, knowing that Iceland perhaps already have won to improve to 2-2. They beat the Czech Republic earlier today. DeBost cuts inside the lane, whips it over to Kostov, wide open. And a foul. Has it been called on Nenonen? Wow. How do you sort that one out? He and Yanev Georgiev were just locked together. Bost for 3. And look at the aggression of Bulgaria on the boards. They get it to Vezenkov. And now the charge has been called on Vezenkov. Boy, Nenonen has really distinguished himself today as a real fighter for this Finnish team. He has been terrific. And there he gets in a position and draws a big charge from the best player from Bulgaria today, Vezenkov. Wilson, shot clock down to 5. Wilson, his man falls. Wilson flies in. What a move! Jamar Wilson, sensational, out of the top drawer. Yanev Georgiev whips it over to Kostov, open for 3, misses. Finland are on the ground. Nenonen bats it over to Lindbom. Now Jamar Wilson has DeBost on his back. Still plenty of time for Bulgaria, but they need a stop, trailing 73-70. Lindbom turns. Great defense from Bulgaria. What was going on with Finland? I didn't like that possession at all. Bost for 3. It's going to tie it if it falls, but it doesn't. And Minchev is going to get a timeout, the next dead ball. Wilson. And the pass to Hoff. Great defense from Kostov. Boy, he is a fighter, Kostov. And now Bost slips again. He's got to get some traction on those shoes. Vezenkov, oh, he hasn't missed anything today, but he misses that one. Vezenkov 5 of 8 from 3-point range. He had made 5 of his first 7, but he missed an open one there. Wilson gets it back. Lindbom drives in, and the shot clock expires. And yet another opportunity for Bulgaria to tie it. And the question now, well, if you're Finland, you've got 2 fouls to give. So, and I'm sure, now what is it? Yeah, Bulgaria have called timeout. So the teams retreat to the bench. And what's interesting here is now Finland have 2 fouls that they can give here in the 4th quarter before they're over the limit. So there's 16 seconds left for Bulgaria. So Bulgaria, you know, they have to be aware that probably the Finns are going to use their fouls so they can't attempt a 3-pointer. So they need to draw something up and try to find, I think Vezenkov is the man that you want to take that 3-pointer. Although you could always attack the basket. I mean, there's still 16 seconds left, and then foul or try to get a steal.
You run on the ball handler. You foul, all right? You foul. You can use 3 deep balls, but try to waste the clock as much as you can.
There you go. See?
If you get beat one-on-one, foul. If there's a ball screen.
And the other thing for Finland, you don't want to commit an unsportsmanlike foul. That would be a disaster. 14 turnovers for Finland, 9 for Bulgaria. Oh. Do not go anywhere, folks. You've always got the whiff of overtime wafting through the nostrils. Might be happening. Stanimir Marinov is going to inbound the ball. You've got Yanel Georgiev, number 12, at the top of the key. Vezenkov in the left corner and Kostov in the right corner. Bost gets the ball and they foul. Only 2 seconds go off the clock. I think they ideally would have preferred more time to go off before they committed that foul. Now Bulgaria, what play are they going to run? They get it again to Bost. He comes over. Time is running. Stanimir Marinov, he gets open, he hits. No, he doesn't. The ball bounces off the rim and over the backboard, and Finland with 7.3 seconds remaining have possession, and they need to get their best free throw shooter in the game and get him the rock. I remember watching Finland see 19 points for Wilson again, 8 rebounds for the Warrior. Neninen, 11 assists as well for Wilson. He's been terrific, hasn't he?
Line up. We got Sean going.
Look at the numbers. Well, again, you hate seeing one of these teams lose because they have really fought hard. And what's interesting, I remember watching Finland play in Bilbao against Turkey. They did not foul late in that game, and they allowed, if memory serves me correctly, they allowed Turkey to launch or put up a three-pointer to tie it right at the buzzer. And that time, they had the look for the three-pointer. And the man that missed was Stanimir Marinov. So they advanced the ball after the timeout. Koivisto gets it to Wilson. And D-Boss, you saw what he's been doing. He's been making a lot of plays, creating a lot of opportunities for his teammates with those 10 assists today. He's also got 6 points. So it looks like Bulgaria haven't shot the ball quite well enough today. Well, Vezenkov and Jamar Wilson are going at it right now. Pavel Marinov is going to come into the game. Well, Dimitrov comes out. He's been a real fighter, as usual, for this team. Well, these are huge free throws. And the other thing for Finland, you got to be careful that you don't foul the three-point shooter if, in fact, Wilson were to miss these free throws. But he makes the first one. So you just, if you're Finland now, you let Bulgaria inbound the ball, take a three-pointer, and just let him go. You don't want to come anywhere close to fouling him. You have no interest in going towards the man. So Bulgaria take their last timeout, or take the timeout, trailing by 5. Remember, they lost the first game by 2 in Bulgaria, and Finland in this one have to be applauded because they trailed by as many as 6 points in the second half, but they have dug in. They have come back.
Чало и папка ти си тук. Ти от тук. Като удари топката, ти идваш към силна страна. Чало и ти от тук. И тук правиш плеер за папката.
Listen, you push the catch as far as possible as soon as the ball goes to the ground. And if we got one ball to give, so you can take it. All right? As soon as the ball goes to the ground.
Here we go. Let's go. Everybody rebound to the ball.
Well, you can hear the Wolves howling in the background, the Suzy Yengi. And they are closing in on a famous win here against the Bulgaria team that should not lose heart. They have still got a chance in these World Cup qualifiers, but to lose 2 tough games the way that it appears they're going to, it's a tough pill to swallow. Now, will they try to get a quick 2? I think they might. No, they're going to try to get a quick 3. Finland had the foul to give. I'll tell you what, you better play the ball. You don't want to get an unsportsmanlike called on you. Vezenkov puts up a 3. And that's how it finishes, folks. 75-70. Finland and Bulgaria. You hate to see Bulgaria fall after a game like this. They were terrific, but just did not make enough plays down the stretch, whereas Finland did. 75-70. Finland win it. Where there is nothing like international basketball, folks. It was wonderful watching Vezenkov join this Bulgaria team today and really add a different dimension to them. And the fans here have to be excited about some of the other talents that are now getting some experience and getting a chance to play at the highest level here for their country. Finland improved to 2-2, Bulgaria 1-3. And you can see right here the shooting numbers. 10 threes for Bulgaria, 14 in the end for Finland. They got it going again in the 4th quarter. Finland out rebounding Bulgaria 45-33. And 20 assists for Bulgaria, 18 for Finland. Just a brilliant basketball game, folks. I mean, 21 points for Jamar Wilson. Neninen had those 8 rebounds. What a story he is. Kanervo had a steal, Madsen a block, Ivanov. You know, you could just look back at this box score and you just feel like, you know, realistically, Bulgaria are right there. They just need to make a couple of more plays and they're going to be there. Yanev Georgiev with 11 points, 8 for Marinov. Koivisto had the 6 3-pointers for Finland. And you know, you understand the philosophy of Finland. They play the modern basketball game. They race up and down the floor. They want to take a lot of threes. And you heard Coach Detman saying there at the end, let's pass it around. These guys are getting tired. Pass it across the court. But ultimately, too, I mean, he needed a player like Jamar Wilson to come in and make some plays and create. So, Iceland, because they beat Finland in their meeting, they are in 2nd place after winning today against the Czech Republic. Finland are 2-2. And in 3rd place, in Bulgaria are 1-3. Everything still to be decided, though, in that 3rd window. And what that is shaping up to be something special, isn't it, in this group? Those games will be played in June and July as you look at the highlights here. And just to make sure when you make your plans before you do anything and go anywhere, Czech Republic will host Finland on June 29th, and then Finland will be at home to Iceland on July 2nd. And I'm guessing there's a good chance that Tomas Satoransky will play for the Czechs. Who knows? And there's a good chance that Petteri Koponen and Sasu Salin and maybe even Lauri Markkanen will be with Finland. And also when they host Iceland, Finland, that'll be game day 6, and that'll be on July 2nd. So just, I can hardly wait. I mean, we still got games to watch in this window, which makes it all the more exciting. But knowing that we've got those big games coming up around the corner makes it even better. You've got Bulgaria, meanwhile. They will play, they will host Iceland on June 29th and go for a second win against them. Remember, they won the first one coming from behind back in November. And then Bulgaria will finish up at the Czech Republic, looking to avenge that narrow defeat that they suffered on Friday. So still all to play for, folks, as you look at these highlights and savor the memory of one of the best games of the day, really. Finland edging Bulgaria 75-70, and you really have to play all 40 minutes, and Bulgaria, as well as they played in that second half, just were not quite good enough against Finland in the fourth quarter. So the Sushi Yengis celebrate, the Finns celebrate, the players will now return to their clubs. Jamar Wilson, look at this play here. He is such a weapon, putting the ball on the deck, and very difficult to stop. Sean Huff showed great leadership today, and this was the real killer here. Koivisto hitting his 6th three-pointer in the fourth quarter there to push that lead and give them some breathing room. So all smiles for the Finns, disappointment for Bulgaria. The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. Thanks for watching, folks. 75-70, Finland win it. Finland win it over Bulgaria.